Facing cancer at any age is devastating, but a diagnosis for young adults comes with unique challenges and considerations. Delia Pena, now a lymphoma survivor, learned she had Hodgkin's lymphoma shortly before moving to a new city. She joins us today to share the impact that it had on her life and why she thinks it's important for other young adults to learn about these resources. Delia, thanks you so much for joining us today. Let's start with your story. It's an important one.
Yes, thank you so much. When I was first diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer, I was actually planning on moving to a new city to pursue an acting career. I've done my fair share of background roles, and the last background role film that I did was West Side Story, directed by Steven Spielberg back in 2019. And after being on that set, I knew I wanted to do more and move to a new city with more opportunities. But unfortunately, in 2021, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer at the age of 36, a blood cancer that affects the white blood cells.
And at that time, what did your doctors tell you about what to expect and what that treatment was going to be like?
Okay, well, when I first heard the word cancer, my initial reaction wasn't what most would think. I didn't cry, I didn't say, why me? I just knew that I was walking in faith and I was going to get through it, right? But my doctors did tell me that chemotherapy was the next step. Now, chemotherapy is not easy. I went through nausea, headaches, lots of pain, bone pain as well. But listen, I got through it. Within 3 months, I was in remission. But unfortunately, in the month of March of this year, I had a relapse, which means that the cancer came back. Now, just because the cancer came back doesn't mean we can't walk in faith. So I continue to walk in faith, and I'm now back in remission. And I'm just so grateful for my family, my friends, my pastors that have really been there for me. I think a support system in these situations is definitely crucial.
Yeah, that has to be so important. And congratulations on being in remission once again. We're all going to continue to keep you in our prayers, most definitely. And you mentioned that strong support system when facing cancer and how it's so important. And the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society provides free support and resources for blood cancer patients and families and caregivers. How has that helped support you?
Yes, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society has amazing free resources for young adults. One of my favorite resources is the weekly online chats. Now, these chats, people can just come in, talk about anything from fashion, food, family, business. This is a safe place where people can just come and not feel alone. You know, sometimes in these situations we can. And we also have support groups. Now, these support groups are in person for those that just want to mingle and be around others and that are comfortable being around others. We have that resource as well.
And let's talk about some of the ways that LLS helps young adults face a blood cancer diagnosis.
Yes, they can actually call the number 1-800-955-4572, and they can talk to an information specialist, and they can actually guide them to the right, perfect resources for them. They also speak in 350 languages, and they can also go to the website at lls.org. Amazing resources there.
Well, Delia, thank you so much for talking to us and sharing your really powerful story.
Thank you so much.